In this video, you are going to learn how to use YouTube Analytics to grow your YouTube channel. And I'm going to walk you through the top 10 reports that you need to focus on if you want to get more views, subscribers, and likes and comments on your videos. So to access your YouTube Analytics, firstly come up and click on your channel icon in the top right hand corner, and then go ahead and click on Creator Studio. Now it's in here that you'll find your analytics reports, and they are down in the left hand of the sidebar here. So you can go ahead and click on that just to open everything up. Now it's worth just taking a minute to explain how everything is laid out. So what we are seeing here is an overview report. You can see that there are graphical representations here of some of the YouTube reports. So these are really overview reports and graphs of all of these reports that are listed out here in the sidebar. And these are the reports that we're going to be digging into to really analyze them and understand them more. But you can come into this overview tab just to get a quick overview of the performance of your channel. It is also worth noting that by default, it will be shown for the last 28 days. So all of the reports and analytics are just shown for the last 28 days. If you do want to change that, you can click on this drop down in the top right hand corner and click and look at the analytics for the last 90 days, say, or the last 365 days. So I do think that the last 28 days is a good time frame to be analyzing, and perhaps you should even put a date in the calendar every month to come back and review the last 28 days, maybe at the start of the month, review the last month. But you can take that longer term view if you do want to do that. Now let us dive into the 10 reports that you really want to focus on in order to understand what is working and what you can do to grow. So the first report that we want to look at is watch time, and this is a big one. This is in fact the most important metric on YouTube that you want to be constantly trying to increase. Now you can see here that it says watch time minutes, and really the explanation of this is the total number of minutes of viewing of your content from your audience. Now why is that so important, and why is that really one of the top reports listed out here? Well, it's very simple. YouTube wants to keep people watching videos on their platform as much as possible. Why? Because the more time people are spending watching YouTube, the more ads that they can put in front of them, and the more ads that they can sell to advertisers and increase their revenues. So recently YouTube actually changed watch time as the most important metric in determining whether they promote your channel or whether they promote your videos. So it's very important to try and increase the watch time on your channel in order for it to grow. Now one way you can do that is to start to understand and look at this list and understand where the watch time is coming from your channel. Now I can see that 85% of the watch time on this channel is coming from this one single video. So what I could do to really understand how to increase my watch time is look at the format of this video, look at the length of this video, look at the way I've structured it, look at the topic of it, and really determine, could I make more videos like that to increase my watch time? And that would be a very tangible way that I could grow my channel. Now looking further down, I can see that there are some videos that have very small watch time. Maybe the topics are too niche, maybe the videos are too short, and so you really want to look at this report and do more of what is working. That is the simple mantra for an analytics person, is just do more of what is working, and that's what you really want to be keeping in mind. Whatever report you look at in analytics, whether it be here on YouTube, on Facebook, on Google Analytics, just really do more of what is working and you're going to grow your channel. So that was watch time. Let us now look at the second report or metric that you want to be focusing on in order to grow your channel, and that is traffic sources. So coming then into the left sidebar here, we can click on traffic sources. Now what we are seeing here are the sources of our traffic, and you can always hover your mouse over any of these keywords here or words on the analytics reports to get a better explanation. So really we can see here it's the means through which a viewer found your video. Now, this is extremely important to understand if you want to grow your channel because you need to know how people are finding your videos. For this channel, I can see that 55% are coming through suggested videos. So that's interesting to know that I'm appearing there in the sidebar um, alongside or after other videos. And I can even dig down deeper into this as well to really figure out which of those videos that I'm being suggested against. So I can see and even click this open here.
Hello.
Oops, sorry for that. I can see that my video is showing up in the suggested videos here beside this video. So maybe I could create more videos that are similar to this topic or are similar to other videos that this channel has made so that I could continue to be suggested next to them. Now let's go back and really look at YouTube search. So if we click into this report again, I can have a look at some of the search terms that people are actually typing in that are resulting in people watching my video. So you can see a lot of them here: SEO tutorial, tutorial for beginners. Those are the keywords that people are typing in to really find that top video on my channel. So once again, I could continue to make videos that really allow people to or make more videos really about those keywords that people are typing in, and maybe even make them specifically about these exact keywords that people are typing in. So a ton of information there about how people are finding my videos in the traffic sources reports, and a ton of actionable things that I can do to really grow my channel. Alright, that was number 2. Let us move on now to number 3, the audience demographics reports. And this is another great one. So let's come into the left sidebar here, click on demographics. We are going to get a ton of interesting information in this report. And you can have a couple of different options here in terms of how you view these reports. Personally, for me, I like the pie chart. I think it's just the easiest way to understand. And I can see very quickly then that 46% of my viewers that are watching the videos are between this age bracket of 25 to 34. So this is very interesting to note. I want to make sure that if my ideal customer is that age bracket, that they are in fact the people who are watching most of my videos. If they weren't and it was, say, a much older demographic, well, maybe I could say, hey, that's interesting. I could do two things. One is refocus my videos back towards my ideal customers, or I could say, hey, it's pretty interesting that this age group is more interested in the topic than I thought they would be. Maybe I could create some specific videos that talk to them, that address their particular needs around this particular topic or product or service, etc. Now, as well as age range, another very interesting thing to look at is gender. So you can just click across to look at the gender, and again I can see that there's a heavy skew towards males in my audience, 74%. And that's pretty spot on with what I would imagine it would be, that age bracket and males. But again, you want to just be making sure that the gender and the age immediately matches up with who you think your ideal customer is. So the audience demographic reports huge amount of information there again to really understand your audience and make sure that you're on target with your videos. Now, another thing that we can look at without leaving these demographic reports, and this is really the fourth metric or report you want to look at, is your geographical